What's up, guys? It is the Vision. Welcome back for another episode of How Vision Runs. Today we are taking a look at Paige the Glampire. So she's a trickster, as you all know. And before we start this video, let me just say that yesterday I got this Danhausen moment on the key pools. Well, the key pool's not quite the key anymore, but yeah, you get the point. So that's good for my personal use, not that much when I'm creating content because it's a rare moment. And I can't even get it to level 30 yet because I'm lacking shards for it. But it will not be needed that much for the build that I'm about to show. It's a 2-click build for Paige. You will only need the corner headbutts and the page turner. And the entourage, as you can see on the right, is Triple H that will give us 30% more move damage or 50% more move damage if you have him at 35k talent. Will give us 2 MP for every color, and then we will use Butch for 4 more MP. Not that we need it, because you could put the British Bulldog, for example, right here for 2 MP and for 45% more red gem damage. However, since the damage from this moveset comes from breaking the traps and from breaking the leech gems, you don't need British Bulldog or any gem damage trainer or coach that much. And that's what I'm trying to prove with this Entourage. So you can just use Butch, Sting, Roxanne, just to guarantee that even with the MP downs from your opponent, you can start loaded. Iron Sheik, once again, it's just to reduce the opponent MP. You could use Danhausen, you can use any other coach that reduces the opponent MP. You could also use a blue or a red gem coach, that would be fine, but the big damage doesn't come from the gem damage. Now, Steve Blackman will add 100% more move damage, and Randy Orton will give us 50% more health steal from the leeches. Okay, so what do these moves do? Basically, whenever you break any trap gem, you will be doing around 19.7 million damage per trap gem, and you will be breaking 24, if I'm not mistaken. So that would give us around 473 million just from breaking the trap gems. Now, if you had Triple H at 35k talent, that would mean that every trap broken would not hit for 19 million, would hit for 21.5 million each. So instead of 473 million, it would be like 515 million from breaking the traps, the 24 trap gems. Then, by breaking the leech gems, 25 of them, you will be doing 356 million damage. So that's a total of 830 million. Excluding the gem damage, that's 830 million right here with this Entourage. Would hit for 870 million if you have Triple H at 35k talent. But now we go to the strap. I have the bombshell plate on her. Not needed. It's just to guarantee that at the end of your hit you will break all of the traps and all of the leeches, because it will give you extra 40 red gems and will also increase your red gem damage by 400%. But as you will see, the gem damage will be around 50 to 60 million, so that's not that much compared to the damage we do for breaking trap gems and for breaking the leech gems. So hype 4 against hype 4, so no problem there. It's a pretty simple 2-click. And as I said, 830 million alone is just from the move and the traps and the leech. Okay, so 2 missing. Hopefully the bombshell gets those. You could also use a rumble plate. And that's 885 million. So it means that 55 million was from jam damage. The remaining 830 million was the famous unblockable damage. Let's call it that, unblockable damage. So I will even try again without the strap, just for you guys to see how much he hits for. And you will still see the 830 million. Let me just remove the strap real quick. And again, the moment isn't doing much for this build. The moment is giving us red gem damage. But let's see her without the strap. Of course, you should always use a strap, but this is just for you guys to see how much he hits without it. So we even hit for more now, 900 million. So yeah, guys, this is how I run Paige. A simple 2-click. You know I love my 2-clicks. So tell me in the comment section what you think of this. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you are not yet subscribed. Leave a like, that really helps. I will see you on the next one. Take care.